Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me, guys? Yes, if you can hear me, please say yes. Okay, guys. So this is in continuation with to the last session we had yesterday. Okay, that means the questions that we'll be discussing today are provided by IIM Indore. So let's start with this session. Okay. So this is about me. I am Anurag Agarwal. Okay, and I've been training students for uh, CAT from last 16 years, and I've been consistently getting more than 99.9 percentile in QA and LRDI section of CAT. Okay, and I've mentored around 30,000 plus students. Okay, now this is about the final revision with Gradeup. Okay, for CAT 2020 students. So we'll be covering the most expected questions. Okay, we'll be covering QA, VARC, and DILR. Uh, we'll be doing the mock analysis, day by revision of all the important topic, strategy to attempt the exam, and the series of this sessions of the questions provided by Amindor. And you will have these sessions every day at 5:30, 7, and 9 p.m. For that, you need to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, or you can download the Gradeup app. This is about the actual CAT examination analysis. Okay, on 29th of November, the shift 1 analysis will begin at 10:45 a.m., shift 2 analysis at 2:45 p.m., and shift 3 at 6:45. So that is just 15 minutes after the exams of slot 1, 2, and 3 are over. We will be conducting the analysis of the three slots. Okay, so let's begin with the session. This is the first question. Try this, guys. I'm giving you 1 minute for this. Good evening, Priya. Good evening, Mahipash. Yes, guys, what is the answer? Okay, Priya says D. Okay, Priya. Yes, guys, any other answer? Okay, since I've got only one answer, Priya has given the answer. So let's discuss this. Priya, I don't think it is D. So let's discuss this question. So it is given a chord is drawn inside a circle such that the length of the chord is equal to the radius of the circle. Okay. So let us draw a chord. Now two circles are drawn, one on each side of the chord, each touching the chord at its midpoint and the original circle. So if I draw a chord, then I'll get one circle here and another circle here. So I'll get two circles. Okay. See, we know if two circles touch each other internally, then the distance between the centers is this difference of the radii, and if they touch externally, then it is sum of the radii. Okay. So if I say this is the center of this bigger circle, let us say this is point A, this is B, this is O, and O1 is the center of this circle. That means center of this circle is O1. O is the center of this bigger circle, and let us say O3 is the center of this smaller circle. This is O3. Okay. Now, can we say we can calculate this value? See, if I look at, and let us say this point is P. So if I draw this triangle here, this is A, this is O, this is B, and this point is P. And since we are dropping a perpendicular on this chord, let us say this is perpendicular, so it will also bisect the chord, and it is given that it touches the circle touching the chord at its midpoint. So that means this point is the midpoint, and length of the chord is equal to the radius. So if this is R and AB is R, so AP needs to be R by 2. So by applying Pythagoras, I'll get the value of OP. So OP is nothing but R square minus R by 2 square root of this. So which is R by root 3 by 2. R into root 3 by 2. This is the value of OP. Okay, and let's say this point here is S, and this point here is T. So we also know the value of OS. This is R, the radius. So can we say if I subtract OP from OS, I'll get the diameter of this smaller circle. OS minus OP is the diameter here. So I'll get the diameter as PS. This is R minus this. Okay. We also know the value of ST, which is 2R. It is the diameter of this bigger circle. So now if from ST I subtract PT, sorry, PS, if I subtract PS, I will get the value of PT, and PT is nothing but diameter of this circle. So can we say value of PT is nothing but twice R, that means ST minus PS, which is this. Okay, which can be written as, if I take R common and 2 also common, so what you'll get is 4 minus 2 root this. So which is R by 2. 2 plus root 3. So now we know the diameter of both the circles. So, and we also know the area is nothing but the ratio of the area, it is nothing but the square of the diameters. So area of bigger circle to area of smaller circle, we are talking about the area here. It is nothing but r by 2 will get cancelled out from both. So what we'll get is 2 plus root 3 square of this by 2 minus root 3 square of this. So you can simplify this, you will get C as the answer. Good evening, Harish. Is this clear, Priya? Okay, see, Deepika, I'll say the difficulty level of this question is medium. I will not say it is hard. Okay, it involved a bit of calculation. So it will take around 2 minutes to solve this, but I don't think there is much logic in this. It is a very straightforward question involving a bit of concepts and a bit of calculation. That's it. Okay. Now moving on to the next question. Okay, Sachin, the answer is C, not B. Okay. Okay, try this one. Yes, Harish, Deepika, Priya, what is the answer? Okay, Priya says C. Okay, very good, Priya. I think you are correct. It is C. See, actually, whenever we have options in terms of n, it is better not to solve this question by the conventional method. Okay, you can take any value of n and solve this. That will save time and will make it easier to solve. So it is a square. This ABCD is a square. Then there are points P, Q, R, S on these sides. Okay, and the ratio of AP is to PB, BQ is to QC. All these ratios are given same and they are 1 is to N. So let us draw a square ABCD. Okay, and let us take points. So if I say this is point P, this is point Q. So again, if I join this, I'll get another square. So this is PQRS. Just to simplify things, we should take easy value for n. So let us say n is 2. So that means this is 1 and this is 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2. So that means the side of the original square is 3. So area of square ABCD, this is 3 square, that is 9. Now area of square PQRS. See, this is 2, this is 1, this is 90 degrees. So from here I'll get the value of PQ as root 5. So area is square of this, that is 5. So it is 5. Okay, we need to find PQRS by ABCD. So it is 5 by 9 for n equal to 2. So put n equal to 2 here, you will get 1 by 3. So ruled out. Ruled out. If I put n equal to 2 here, so I'll get 5 by 9. So this is the answer. So you should not, okay. Yes, Harish, you can take n equal to 1, but in that case, I think A and C both will satisfy. Okay, because A will also give you 1 by 2 and C will also give you 1 by 2. So if you are taking n as 1, then again you will need to put some other value. See, before this, assuming values for n, see if I am taking n as 1, so before solving this, you should always check the options that whether for n equal to 1, am I able to differentiate among the 4 options? If not, so take another value and then start doing this question. I hope this is clear, guys. So now I am moving to the next one. Good Sankalp. Answer is C. Good evening, Rahul. Okay, so let's try the next question. Try this one. This is a pretty simple question. Okay, very good, Deepika. Good, Divya Jyoti. Good, Harish. Answer is A. Okay, we know this is a straight line. Okay, and it is represented. If I draw this on the coordinate axis, so I'll get this. Where this point is 0, 2 and this point is 3, 0. Now if I apply mod to x, so I'll get 2 lines. If I apply mod to x and y, I'll get 4 such lines. Okay, so I need to find the area enclosed by these 4 lines. So you don't need to draw all these lines. So you can find the area of one of this triangle, which is half base into height. This is 3, base is 3 and height is 2. So which is 3. So if area of one of the triangle is 3, so the total area of these 4 triangle has to be 12. One mod will give you 2 straight lines, 2 mods will give you 4 lines. So you don't need to this plot all the 4 lines. Good, Bikash. Answer is A. Okay, so this was a pretty simple question. Now I am moving to the next one. So try this one, guys. It is a conceptual question. Yes, guys, what is the answer? Okay, Harish. Yes, any other answer, guys? Anyone else with any other answer? Harish is saying it is C. Okay. What about other students? Sankalp is saying B. Okay, Sankalp, very good. I think you are correct. Okay, let's check this. See, even in place of 1, if I take a 2, 3, 4, 5, it won't make any difference to the outcome. Okay. So just for the simplicity, I am taking it to be 2. So let us say there are 2 points on this x-axis. Okay, one is minus 1, 0 and other is 1, 0. Now there is a point xy with coordinates xy, and it is given a cow moves in the field such that its distance from 2 points is always in this ratio. So let us say this is the coordinates of the cow. So its distance from this point and its distance from this point bears a constant ratio. So its distance from this point is given by x minus 1 whole square plus y square. So this is the square of the distance. And similarly here it is x plus 1 whole square plus y square. This is 3 is to 2 whole square. Okay. So now I don't need to solve this any further. Can we say if I simplify this, so what you'll get is 4x square and 9x square. So that means the coefficient of x square would be 5. Similarly, if I solve this, I'll get the coefficient of y square also as 5. So since coefficient of x square and y square both are same, okay, and there is no term involving xy, okay, that means no terms which involves this, so that means it represents a circle. This is the standard form of the equation of a circle. This is the general form. Okay, so coefficient of x square should be same as coefficient of y square. So you will get a circle. Good, Priya, it is B option. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Again, a simple question. Okay, Deepika is saying A. Any other answer, guys? Harish is also saying A. Okay, very good, Deepika and Harish. The answer is A. So it is a pretty simple question. See, if I here we need to find the difference of these two and the range for this. Okay. So once I'll take the maximum value of this, and in other case I'll take the minimum value of this. So in order to find the range, what we'll do is we'll maximize this and minimize this. Then we will minimize this and maximize this. Okay, and we know that the value of sine lies between -1 to 1. So we just need to check this, that whether this equation holds true. So cos x plus y is given to cos x plus cos y is given to be 1. So if I put x equal to 0 and y equal to 90, so I'll get 1. Similarly, I can take x as 90 and y as 0, then also I'll get 1. So if I substitute these values here, so what you'll get is, this will be, if I put x 0 and y 90, so it is minus 1, and if I put x 90 and y 0, I'll get 1. Okay, I just cannot focus on this only, because if I focus on this only, so I'll get minus 2 to 2. Okay, so you need to focus on both the things. This is the given equation, and we have to maximize and minimize this. Good, Priya, Abhijit, good. So answer is A. So this was a simple question. Now I'm moving to the next one. This is a slightly better question. Good, Manan. The answer to the previous one was A. Good. Yes, Abhijit, Deepika, Priya, Harish. What is the answer you are getting, Harish? Okay, Deepika says D. Okay. Anyone else with any other answers? Okay, Abhijit is saying C. Okay. Janina is also saying C. Okay. Guys, the correct answer to this is D. Very good, Deepika. It is D. It is not C. See, there are two ways of doing this. Either I can take some values for theta. See, if I take theta to be 90 degrees, so the value of m comes out to be 1. Okay. So if I put this value here, so this also comes out to be 1. So now if I look at these options, so I think more than one option will satisfy this. If I put m equal to 1, okay, so m equal to 1 will make this option as 1, will make this option as 1, will make this option as uh, this won't be 1. So C and D both will satisfy. Similarly, if I take any other value, see any symmetric value, if I take theta as 45, then also C and D will satisfy. So I cannot take these values. So either I can take theta as 30 degrees. So if I put theta as 30 degrees, so what you will get is m as half plus root 3 by 2. So this is the value of m, and this is the value of theta that we have taken. Now I can substitute theta equal to 60 degrees here and simplify this. So this will take a bit of time. It will be a bit time consuming. Okay. So another method of doing this is, we know sine theta plus cos theta. This is given to be m. So if I square both the sides, what I'll get is sine square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta is m square, or I'll get the value of sine theta cos theta as, we know sine square theta plus cos square theta, this is 1. So it can be written as m square minus 1 by 2. This is the value of sine theta cos theta. Now, this given expression can also be written as this. So now if I apply a cube plus b cube to this, So this can be written as sine square theta plus cos square theta, which we know is 1, into, so it is a plus b into a square, that means this, plus b square minus ab, which is, this is 1, and this can further be written as sine square theta plus cos square theta whole square minus 3 sine square theta cos square, because this is sine raised to the power 4 theta cos raised to the power 4 theta plus 2 sine square theta cos square theta minus 3 will give us minus this. So this we know is 1, okay, minus 3 times, in place of this I can write m square minus 1 by 2 whole square. So it is D option. Okay, or you could have avoided this calculation. Okay, since this is 1, so that means whatever value will I get will have fourth power of m. Since here we have sine raised to the power 4 theta, so I'll get fourth power of m, and there is only one option which has fourth power of m. So I could have avoided this thing. Okay, by looking at this by simple observation, I can go with option D. Yes, Harish, if you will take 45, again you will get C and D both. Okay, so 45 and 90 will not work. So either you need to take 30, 60. Is this clear, guys? Can we move to the next question now? Okay. Okay, now try this one. Again, a simple concept based on the basic concepts of inequalities, cubic inequalities. Good, Shankar. The answer to the previous one was D. Very good. Yes, Priya, it might look scary, but if you read the question, then this is a simpler question that you will find in CAT. You can say this is one of the deceptive questions. We always have around 4 to 5 very deceptive questions, which may look to be a bit difficult. But if I read the question, if I try to understand, uh, they are generally the easier ones. Yes, Sankalp, what is the answer that you are getting? Okay, very good, Sankalp. It is C. Good. No, Harish, it is C. See, if I take x common, what we'll get is x square minus 5x minus 8 by 3. Now, if I look at this quadratic equation, this quadratic expression, okay, so by applying the formula for roots, I can factorize this. So it is this only, x minus 5 minus root 57 by 2, and this, okay, we are just solving this quadratic equation to find the roots by applying minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2. Okay, so see, if I look at this value, this thing, we know root of 57 is 7 point something. So can we say this is a negative value here? Well, this is a positive value. Okay, so if I plot this, so the points that I'll get is this would be 0 for x equal to 0. So the critical points are this and this. These are the critical points. Okay, so see, if I have this equation x minus 3 into x minus 5 into x minus 9 greater than 0. If we have this inequality, so what do is we plot these points 9, 5, 3, and here the values are positive, then it is negative, again positive and negative. It will alternate between positive and negative. So same thing will be applicable here. Only the difference is the values here are irrational. These two are irrational values. So here it will be positive, negative, positive and negative. So the graph will look like this. If you draw the graph, so it will be like this. Okay. So you can see that if I move from minus infinity to this, that means this case from minus infinity to this point. So though the value is negative, since it is below x-axis, so that means it is negative, but the value is constantly increasing. If it is moving upwards, that means increasing. So it is moving upwards. So it is negative but monotonically increasing in this. Then in this it is positive, negative. Okay, now it is not monotonically increasing or decreasing. It is increasing, then decreasing, decreasing, then increasing. But here again it is monotonically increasing. So it is this. Here it is positive and monotonically increasing. Here it is negative but monotonically increasing. So it is C option. So the values are such that they make it look a bit difficult since the values are irrational, but otherwise the concept that we are using is the same that we use for this thing. Yes, Harish, we are not taking it to be greater than 0. See, this is the graph of fx. So fx is positive in this region, it is negative in this region, positive in this region, negative in this region. So this complete is the graph of fx. So we have not said anywhere that it is that fx is always greater than 0. We are not saying this. It is greater than 0 for some values of x, less than 0, negative for some values of x, again positive for some values of x, and again negative for some values of x. Okay, so now let's move to the next question. Yes, you can do that, but see, the only thing that you need to take care of, Deepika, is you just need to find out, okay, you just need to check whether one root is less than 0 or not. Okay, And since here we are getting this, so whenever the product is negative, that means one root is positive and other is negative. So just need to have a look at this. So since it is minus 8 here, so that means we can take any values, minus 2, plus 3, anything. Okay, but not blindly. Once you will have to have a look here that whether we are getting a positive and a negative root. If it is so, then you can take any values you want and check. See, this is just for the sake of explanation. Otherwise, I don't need to find the roots. I don't need to do anything. Whenever I have this form, whenever we have this, okay. So if these are the two extreme, so when we have odd number of points, so it increases to the right of this extreme. Sorry, it is positive to the right of this extreme and negative to the right of left of this extreme for odd number of points. Okay, so now I'm moving to the next question. Okay, Janina is saying it is A. Okay. Sankalp is saying C. Mukul is saying C. Okay. Devraj is also saying C. Okay, so let's check this. Harish is saying A. See, this is a simple question. See, Deepika, we could have done the thing that you was saying in the last question. We could assume any values. It is A greater than B greater than C. So if I have this, see if I take values for A, B, and C, okay. So the critical points, that means the points where these values are 0 are 5, 3, and 1. So whenever we have odd number of points, okay, so the difference, oh sorry, the minimum value is nothing but the difference between these 2 points. That means the two extremes. See, if I put x equal to 3 here, so this will be what? 2, this is 0, and if I put x equal to 3, this is 2, this is 0, and this is again 2. So what you'll get is 4. That is this 5 minus 1. Okay, this is valid for odd number of points. Here we have odd number of points. So it is the minimum value of this function is the difference between the two extremes. So the difference here is 4. So this is the minimum. If I have 4 such values, let us say if I have 4 values, that means even number of points. If I have even number of points, so then it is the minimum value is the this distance between these 2 points plus the distance between these 2 points. So minimum value in this case would be the distance between 1 and 10, which is 9, plus this distance, which is 2. So that means if there are 4 points such that A is greater than B greater than D, so answer in that case would be A minus D plus B minus C is the minimum. For even, it is the sum of these two regions. For odd, it is this. Is this clear? Very good, Priya. Your answer is correct. It is D. This will hold true for any number of odd points as well as for any number of even points. Okay, so that means if there are 5 points, let us say points are 3, 6, 12, 13 and 20. So now it is this plus this. The middle one is not relevant. So in this case it is 3 and 20, the distance is 17, 6 and 13, it is 7. So this is the answer. Okay, now I'm moving to the next question. Try this. See, Deepika, we have to be this careful and logical. When we talk of mod, okay, so maximum value don't make any sense. See, what is the maximum value of this or maximum value of this? You keep on increasing x, you will keep on getting bigger values. So maximum is this only. So you will never have question based on maximum values. Mukul, we cannot discuss the basic definitions in this session. See, if you have some confusion regarding the definition of GP, regarding the definition of AP, then you should go and revise the concepts before attending any such sessions. Okay, Chetan is saying A. Very good, Chetan. It is A. See, if I assume it is given these are in GP. So if I say it is A, this is AR square and AR cube. So here in the first quadratic equation, the roots are alpha and beta. So the sum of the roots is 1, okay, and the product of the roots is P. So it is this, and from the second equation what you'll get is r square plus ar cube is 4. So that is, if I take ar square common, I'll get 1 plus r, which is 4, and product, which is ar square into ar cube, this is cube. That means a square r raised to the power 5 is cube. Now if I this divide this equation, the second one, by first, so what you will get is r square is equal to 4. This and a will get cancelled out, so you'll get r square is equal to 4. That means r is plus 2 or minus 2. Okay, is this clear? So these are the two possible values of r. Now if I put these values here, I'll get the value of a. We have this equation. So if I put r equal to 2, what you'll get is a equal to 1 by 3, and if I put r equal to minus 2, you will get a equal to minus 1. Now it is given this p and q are integers. Okay, that means p, which is this, and q, which is this, are integers. So if I take a as 1 by 3, so I won't get these values as integers. So that is why r equal to 2 and a equal to 1 by 3 is ruled out. Now I know this, the value of r and a, put here, you will get the value of p by q. Sorry, p plus q, which is minus 34. Is this clear, guys? See, you need to be very careful in this question. Out of the two values of r, both are not acceptable. Only one value is acceptable. Since in the question it is given p and q are integers. Okay. So I cannot take r as 2 and a as 1 by 3. Okay, Priya is getting B answer. Priya, I think you just need to put the values correctly. Okay, so let's check this. So P is this. So a square is 1 and r is minus 2. So this is minus 2 plus a square is 1 and r is minus 32. Okay, so you'll get this. Is this clear, Priya? Okay, very good, Priya. Okay, now try this one. Yes, Deepika, Priya, Harish, Chetan. Okay, I'm discussing this. This is a pretty simple question. In fact, a very standard question. So it is 1 plus x minus 2x square raised to the power 6. This is given as a naught plus a1 r raised to, sorry, x raised to the power 1 plus a2 x square and so on till this. So if I put x equal to 1 here, so what you'll get is this will become 0, and here what you'll get is a naught plus a1 plus a2 and so on till a12. If I put x equal to minus 1, then what you'll get is minus 2 raised to the power 6, which is 64, which is this a naught minus a1 plus a2. Here I have a3, but here I'll have minus a3 and so on plus a2. So now you just need to add these two. These values will cancel out. So what you'll get is 64 is equal to 2 times of a naught plus a2 and so on till a12. Okay, and if we know the basic concepts of binomial, we know the value of a naught has to be 1. Okay, it is this. This is the only term which is independent of x. So this is 1 here. So now can we say it is, this is 32. So a naught is 1. So can we say value of a2, a4 and so on till a12 is nothing but 31. No, Priya, you will get 31, not 29. Good, Janina, it is A. See, whenever we need to add the coefficient, find the sum of the coefficients, we always put x equal to 1 or minus 1. Okay, Harish. And these are very common questions in CAT. Okay. See, by putting x equal to 1 or minus 1, we get the sum of the coefficients or any given expression in terms of coefficient. Okay. जैसे यहाँ पे आप देखो क्या आ रहा है, what we are getting is sum of all the coefficients, which is 0. So this we are getting by putting x equal to 1. So in all such questions, put 1 or minus 1, you will get the desired expression. This is a fairly simple question, so I'm not discussing this. Number of common terms of 2 AP you need to find. Okay, try this. This is a better question. In fact, a conceptual question. Okay, 98939. See, I'll appreciate if you use your name. Okay, Mr. 9839. See, this is based on the simple concept. See, let us say there are 3 red balls, okay, and 1 blue. Just a simple concept. And if I picking ball one by one, okay, I'm drawing out balls from a bag one by one without replacement. So if I need to find the probability that the second draw is a blue ball, second draw is a blue ball. So one method is I can do this in a conventional method. For second draw to be a blue ball, can we say first one should be red, the probability for which is 3 by 4. Now second should be blue, so it is 1 by 3. So it comes out to be 1 by 4. Now if I need to find out third draw is a blue ball. So now first should be red, second should be red, and third should be blue. So again what we'll get is 1 by 4. So whether it is first draw, second draw, third draw or fourth draw, it will be always 1 by 4. It will depend upon the number of blue and number of red balls. Okay, it does not depend on which turn it is. So therefore it has to be this. Whether second turn or third or fourth or fifth, since there are 4 aces and total 52 cards are there, so it has to be 1 by 13 no matter which turn it is. Very good, Priya. It is D. Good. Yes, Ankit. I was just explaining the concept. आप किसी भी टर्न की बात करो, it is independent of that. Okay, whether it is second turn, third turn, fourth turn, 100th turn, 20th turn, anything. Okay, now the last question for the day. Divya Jyoti, I just explained. I gave two examples, 3 red, 1 blue. Second draw, it is 1 by 4. Third draw, then also it is 1 by 4. Very good, Janina. It is C. See, it is a conditional probability that outcome is 15. This is already given. So in how many ways can we get 15? There are 3 ways of this. Okay. It can be 663 or it can be 636 or it can be 366. That means 3 numbers are there and 2 are identical. So it can be written in 3 ways. Now this is 3 ways. 654 is also 15. This can be written in 6 ways. And 551, sorry, 555 can be written in 1 way. So total ways of getting 15 is 10. And favorable ways, that means first throw was a 4, so it can be 456 or 465. Two favorable ways out of a total of 10 ways, so it is 1 by 5. Okay, very good, Priya. Good, Kamal. Okay, so I end this session here. Okay, good night, guys. Take care and goodbye.